Welcome to Tai Chi. Everybody ready? Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman. Opening up our span, parallel feet. Choose one side, cross and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, practicing our golden cockerel. Remember, good Tai Chi posture. Okay, first of all, dropping our shoulders. Tucking our butt, hollowing out our chest. Chin down, tongue on our palate. Head erect. Shifting our weight to the left, up, center, counterbalance, golden cockerel. Down, center and up. Golden cockerel on its right. Down, shift, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift, and up. Last set. Kicking out. Evenly distributed weight. Shift to the left, right hand, right foot up, and counterbalance, kick out. Center, up, and out. Last set. Holding our ball on a T stance, root down on the right. Identify what is substantial, what is your rooted, what is your weighted foot. Out on an L stance, bottom hand advances, energy up, across through your chest, through your shoulders. Part the wild horse's mane. Sit back all the way. Pivot, shift weight, T and ball. L stance, bottom hand advances. Watch how that energy is distributed and transferred. Here it is. Sit back. Pivot, T and ball at the same time. L, bottom hand advances. Where's the bowl? Where's the arrow? Sit back. Twist. Ball and T. How is that energy transferring? Here it is. Sit back. Twist. T. Ask yourself, where are your eyes? What are your eyes, head and neck doing when you do your movements? Try to identify what they do on a regular basis. That is what our lesson is all about. What is your head, neck, eyes, and torso doing along with our feet alignment? Okay, moving on to cloud hands. In the 10. Are you using your waist? Where are your eyes looking? What is your torso doing? Is it helping you with your movement? What are your eyes doing now? Where are they focused? Where are they looking now? Does it matter? How does your waist help you with grasping of the bird's tail? Where are your eyes? Where are they looking now? Are you making yourself small? Or are you raising your shoulders? How is your energy being transferred? What is your neck, face, and eyes doing at this point? And at this point, what are your shoulders doing? Where are your eyes focused? Okay, so leading you into my focus for lesson number, what is it, 2? 3? So now we're going to do Tai Chi walk, okay, and continue what our focus is. So we're going to push back. We're going to remember that Tai Chi is not just feet, Tai Chi is not just hands, Tai Chi is not just neck, head, and eyes, but all of the above. So when we do Tai Chi walk, we know that we need to walk in that direction. We need to have it insubstantial and a substantial weighted as well as a weightless foot. But this time, let's add on another layer. The layer for today is where does your eyes focus? And what does your hips and waist do when you do movements, okay? So be aware of it at this point, okay? The Tai Chi posture, hands at your waist. Pivot out, walk in that direction. 2 hips addressed to the right foot. Out on the heel on a knelt stance. How does that energy come up? Across, bow stance. Arrow and a bowl. Sit back all the way, all the way, all the way. Walk in that direction. 2 hips addressed to the left foot. Heel, energy up, across, and out. Bow stance. Sit back all the way. What is your hips and waist doing? What are your eyes doing? How is your waist directing your movement? Those are the things that you need to ask yourselves. Okay, I can't get in your body and in your mind. This is good discipline, because we will be addressing this throughout our lesson today. And there should be a pattern to what you're all doing, not just the feet and hips and waist, but also your neck, torso, as well as your eyes. So if Tai Chi is an uplifting exercise or discipline, our head should be erect. Otherwise, we're not doing Tai Chi. Our thoughts are very positive and uncluttered mind. And how do we get to that point? We relax ourselves. We drop our shoulders. We relax our eyes. They're soft. They're not intense as if we're looking for something. There is such a thing as infinity. So when you look out, your eyes just don't stop at a specific thing or item, but it looks and gazes out into the distance. This is what makes you relax. This is what makes Tai Chi what it is. Powerful, relaxing, and meditative. Think about your steps when you move. Are they like a cat walking? Very soft, very deliberate, very specific. Do you have a bow and do you have an arrow? Are you really walking in that direction? Are you using the turning of the hips and waist? I'm a stickler for sitting back. So if you're out this way, heel out, energy does not just jump from here to here. This is a misalignment. My knees are already stressed. So what do I mean and what do you have to do correctly? You walk in this direction. Both hips go in this direction. If this hip stays here, I am not going to be able to walk in this direction. So no matter how it sounds, and I know that you all are very smart, you need to position your hips, two hips to the outward foot. Heel on a parallel or on a line to make an L stance. That's very basic. The energy is stored here. It does not just jump from here to here. It travels from the ground, through your feet, through your legs, through your knees, through your hips, thighs, waist, shoulders, chest and shoulders, and then down. And we're down at the same time. The bow, the arrow. No dipping of the back knee. This is in good Tai Chi posture, okay? Now, you're gonna sit back, and I said I was a stickler. Sit back so that you can show me that you're weightless on the front. So if you're having a little difficulty, and granted, you can, it's your privilege, but slowly I would like you to strengthen that back leg or your legs so that you can hold your weight. All the weight is on the back as much as you can give it. Right now, I'm seeing something like this. There's no weight on the back. It's almost a 50-50, maybe 60% here and 40% here. But you gotta give me a little bit more. To give me a little bit more, you're gonna have to flex that knee. There's no way that you can give me a little bit more without flexing that knee. Because what are we doing? We're shifting our weight and we're identifying where our energy is stored. So if our energy then is stored here, this becomes weightless, then I can move, shift my weight, walk in this direction. And don't come up high now, stay there, out parallel and or on the line. Energy comes up this way, out and across. Okay? It's not that easy, but to do it wrong on a regular basis is gonna cost you, okay? It's gonna cost you. Now, you realize that we are only doing feet. When we get our hands together, something gives, unless you're very disciplined or unless you're very, very sure of your feet position, okay? So on the way back now, we're going to do 24. So it's a difficult challenge because you're going to have to keep what you have and improve on what you did with your legs and feet, and at the same time add your hands. Now, the focus is not just sequencing. The focus today is where is your glance? Where are your eyes? And what is your hips and waist doing to get to that movement, okay? So be aware of that. In most cases, generally, the eyes will follow, but it would look beyond your top of your fingertips, beyond, and not stopping at the ball or the fan, but beyond and through that. Now, the eyes are soft, the head is erect, the neck is very loose, very relaxed. If there's any tension in the neck, more than likely there's going to be tension in the shoulder. So therefore, we always say, drop your shoulders. When we drop our shoulders and we move, the shoulders remain loose and soft. They do not go up with our movement. Here it's very stiff. Then my neck is stiff. Then I'm not flexible, okay? So you're gonna have to watch that for yourselves, all right? Any questions, any questions? Yeah? All right, let's go. Pivot out. Eyes and hips and waist, what are they doing? Sitting back all the way. Don't come up. Bisect. Look back. Victor, Victor, turn it down, please. Parallel and higher. Brush your knee. Half step. Sit back, rock, play your lute on your heel. Drop, center, higher, open. Repulse the monkey, up, stretch, pivot, pull, center, higher, toe, heel, pivot, 2, center, higher, look. Where are your hips? What are they doing? What's your eyes doing? Last one. Pivot, hold your ball. Energy where? How is it going to be distributed when you grasp the bird's tail? What are your hips doing? Are they working for you? Up first and then out. Strong back leg. Shift weight, hold ball in a T. L stance, ward off. But use your hips and waist. Follow your grasping of your bird's tail with your eyes and neck and face. Push out to infinity. Up, forward. Cup, T, hook, across the face, L, single whip. Twist, cup, cloud hands. Use your hips and waist. What are your eyes doing? Follow the tips of your finger of the top hand. Rotate your hips to make your body work for you. Tai Chi is not just a hand motion, it's a total body that's going through becoming a cloud. Cup, T, hook, across the face, out L, turn the palm, single whip. Half step, sit back, take it slowly. High pat on the toe, up the mane. Cross, step out to the left on your heel. Energy shifting of the weight, up right foot, up right hand, out, in, away from the back foot, heel. Look through your 6-inch opening of a double punch. Sit back first, pivot, left hand, left foot up, and out. In and hook and toe, drop, halfway veer to the left to set, up, golden cockerel. Toe in line with your heel, hook, split, down, pivot to the right to set, up, golden cockerel. Extend the knee away from the back foot, heel down, hold your ball. Heel out, hand on the bottom, rotate to your forehead, maiden. Sit back, twist out, hold ball, heel hand. What's your waist and hips doing? Where are your glutes? Half step to the back. Set up your right hand, bend the knee to go to the bottom of the seat. And this is the portion that I will work on today. Up 2 hands, then your foot, out, heel, touch with both hands, flash arms. Sit back, pivot, shift your weight on a fist and a toe, heel and pivot towards your right to deflect, and parry, and punch. Touch, where's your glance? Out into infinity. Sit back, roll up, and then forward. Sit back, twist and turn. Where are your eyes looking? In and in. Shift your weight, cross right hand in the inside. Push out as you look out into infinity. Drop your shoulders, make yourself small. Wrap around, heel up, off the ground, toe down, closing form. Okay, and then right at this point, just ask yourselves, are you as relaxed and in Tai Chi posture as when we first started? The answer obviously should be yes, but put your hands to your shoulder. Are they dropped down? And if they're not and you can feel tension, then somewhere along the line, you brought them up and stayed up. Okay, go back to your original position now, okay? Good job. And in the Chinese concept or understanding of the body, the hips and waist are one unit. Wherever your hips move, your waist move. Wherever your waist move, your hips move. So they're one unit. although sometimes we'll just designate it where is your waist or what is your hips doing, but they're a unit, okay? Now, what I want to do, upper torso, dropping our shoulders definitely, keeping our head erect, our chin slightly down. Commencing form, 50-50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, off the ground, 10, 20, 30, 40, even distribution. Rotation of your hip, hands to the middle of your thighs, drawing up your water as you commence, looking out into infinity, dropping your shoulders, relaxing your wrists and elbows, flexing your knees. Chi and ball at the same time, no lifting up the shoulders. Out on an L, bottom hand advances, energy up, across and out. Part the wild horse's mane, 1. Sit back all the way, pivot out, walk in that direction, hold your ball, heel, energy up and across and out, eyes out into infinity, part 2. Sit back all the way, pivot out, shift weight, L, energy up and across, part 3. Use your hips and waists. Half step, hold your ball, you don't need to look at your ball. Spin your ball to the left, lift up your right hand, lift up your left foot, set it on its toes as you salute. White crane spreads its wings. At this point, the elbow is tucked down, not to the side now, okay? Not to the side. Weight on the back. You're not looking at your top hand, you're still looking out into the field, straight ahead. Now, as you drop your front foot, you drop your top hand, you come as if you're going to touch 2 inches below your navel. But don't touch it. Then you're going to come back and you're looking back at your top hand without turning too much of your head and your neck. You're glancing at your top hand. And the left hand is up higher, way almost to your shoulder. Now, together, heel out to your ear, down across, brush your knee, catch that ball, hold that ball, bow and arrow, looking out into infinity. Sit back all the way, pivot out, parallel higher, glance at the top hand, bring it to your ear, turn your hips and waists out into infinity, brush 2, bow and arrow, sit back, pivot out, parallel higher, ear, heel, toe, brush your knee, catch that ball, 3, bow and arrow, half step, sit back, still out into infinity, rock the front foot, play your lute on your heel. How is your hand positioned? Remember, they're not parallel. The right hand is dipped towards your left elbow. Drop your front foot as you center your front hand. Look at the back hand that's higher, open to the ceiling. Weight on the back, it's always on the back, to allow the front foot to lift, ear and toe and heel. This time pivot on the ball of your foot, not your heel, meeting in the middle, sliding back, sliding forward. Center, up higher, glance, lift, ear, toe, heel, pivot on the ball, meet in the center, repulse the monkey 2. Higher, the weight on the back as always, toe and ear, pivot, meet, slide. Center, weight on the back, lift, ear, toe, heel, meet in the middle, 4. Pivot your right foot, hold your ball on the T-stance, weight down, root down, energy on your right. What are you going to do? Where are you going to look, and how are you going to make it? By using your hips and waists. L stance, energy up, across and out. Push your opponent, finish that torso to pull down as you watch your hands, watch his tail, going back, then touching and looking out into infinity and separating, rolling back, rolling up, and then forward. As if there was something out there, it's drawing your palms, okay? Pivot, T-stance, ball, make sure you're centered. Out on a heel, push your opponent with your energy, up through your thighs, knees, hips and waists. Follow your grasping with your eyes, relaxing those shoulders, turning, squaring energy at your wrist to push out. Look out into infinity as you separate and roll back. Roll up and forward, bow and arrow. Sit back, twist and cup, T and cup. Look at that backhand hook across your face, L, push out, single whip. Bow and arrow. Sit back, twist, cup, parameter 1. Move those hips and waists. Stem and cup at 12. 9 o'clock, flip beat, close. Use your hips and waists. Where are your eyes focused? Use your hips and waists out to 3 to open. Hips and waist. Tips of the finger. Hips and waist. Loud hands. Out. Make your body move as if it were light, billowy clouds, not just your hands. Get ready to hook, look, T, L, turn, palms, second single whip, bow and arrow out into infinity. Half step, sit back. Okay, let's do it this way now, okay? We're doing the second single whip. Left foot on a line, right foot on the other line, drag the right foot back, 45-degree it, left hand, following your left foot, palms away, hook of the backhand. Okay, not way back here, not to the side, but a little bit more. Okay, relaxing your shoulders, but keeping your bow and your arrow rather than a bow this way and an arrow this way. You know what a bow and arrow is, the curve and a straight, okay? Half step forward on your toe. Sit back on the back foot, allows you to then put all the weight on the back. Therefore, your palms are open to the ceiling. On your toe, you come up, put it back on its toe, go up the horse's mane. Cross at the wrist, so one palm away, one palm looking at you. Step out, palms down to the left. Shift your weight, up with your right hand, up with your right foot. Kick out, in line and counterbalance. Away from the back foot on your heel, almost as if you're on an L stance. Double punch. Where does your eyes look? Through the punch, through the fisted hands, bow and arrow again, okay? Sit back. When you sit back, the weight has to be on the back. Therefore, your palms, your fists start to open to allow then the weight to be fully on the back so that you can pivot on your heel. Weight it down on the left, come up with your right and lift up your left and kick out. In, hook, toe, okay? Turn around here now, okay? So you're gonna watch first, okay? Because everybody has their version of serpent in the grass. So we know that we had just done our last kick out with our left, allowing our left foot to be weightless. We hook and we put our palm against, closer to our body. We come down knowing that the toe has to come down in line with the heel, but the foot cannot turn this way because the foot has to be parallel. Therefore, the toe has to be in line with the planted foot, right? It cannot be this way, even though you will end up this way. Some people will anticipate what the next move is and then not do the alignment correctly. So you kick out with your left, bring it in, hook, look at the hook now. This is where we want you to look at your hook, not any place else. Toe in line with your heel, drop, sit down on that back foot, allowing my heel now to pivot to a zigzag position towards my left. And the hook just came down and went this way against my body rather than out this way. This gives me better balance, okay? So I'm this way and I'm centered. I then use this motion to come up. Then I put my toe down. I don't have to put it here, I don't have to put it here, because I know if I put it here, more than likely when I pivot on my other foot, it will be in line with the heel. And you notice that I just put it down. I didn't bother to twist my foot anywhere. Okay, so that's another thing. Then I'm gonna pivot, hook, and the other side with this now, okay? And I'm looking at that backhand. I split, I drop. Halfway, when my fingers are down towards the middle of my body, I pivot towards the opposite side, which is my right now. The hook becomes the hook against my thigh. I shift my weight and I come up. Golden cockerel. The next thing I will say is extend the knee. So if I extend my knee, that means I'm going to bring it out. I'm not going to keep it crunched up this way. I'm going to bring it out, and this is an L stance. So if I say extend my knee, I want it out this way, and this would be now my L stance, okay? But if I say extend my knee and I come out this way, this is a misalignment right in here. So you want to come up and out, extend, and come this way so you have some clearance. Then we can go on to maiden. Okay? Are you following? Okay, let's make your bodies think it through and do it how you saw it and how you're processing it, okay? Let's take it slowly. Slow is hard because hand on the outside, left foot coming out, kicking out with our left, hook, toe, parallel to your heel, down, middle, pivot to your left, hook against your hips, set, up, golden cockerel. Toe, pivot, hook, look at that hook, split, parallel, down, halfway, move the hook hand against your hips, set, and up. Extend the knee away from the back foot, that's an L. Hold your ball. Heel on another L, bottom hand advances, rolls to your forehead, shuttle on your right. Sit back, pivot out slightly, hold your ball, left heel out on an L, roll the left hand to your forehead, shuttles on her left. Half step to the back, set up your right hand, weight on the back foot, bend that back foot and back knee to the bottom of the seat. Again, we'll go over that one. One hand, two hands, join it, then your foot, start in the middle, heel out, flash arms like a fan, double and arrow, okay? All right, pretty good following, okay? We did this, hook, toe, out, halfway, veer to the left, set, up, golden cockerel. Toe, pivot, hook, look at it, toe, parallel, down, halfway, everything turns to the right, to set. Okay, you don't want to be crunched up this way. You want that leverage. Then you're going to shift your weight up. Extend the knee away from the back foot. Hold your ball for better balance. Heel out. Bottom hand advances. Rolls, shuttles on her right. Sit back. Twist out. Hold ball. Heel out. Hand out. Roll, shuttle, left. Half step to the back. Across your hips, across your waist. Bend the back knee. Weight on the back. One hand comes up, two hands come up, then your foot, heel comes out, touching your hands, flash arms like a fan. Rock, sit back, pivot, one sweep up on your toe, pivot out on your heel, bring it in as you deflect, then parry and punch, and we'll cover that next time, okay? Tai Chi posture. Do the best you can. Try to remember what we learned today and last week, not just same old. Commencing form. Open, rotate, up, reverse, ball and T. Part the wild horse's mane. Sit back. Sit back. Part the wild horse's mane. Final. Half step. Spin. Sit back. Up. White crane. Bisect. Look back. Higher ear. Brush knee one. Sit back. Higher ear. Brush knee two. Sit back. And three. Half step. Sit back. Rock and play your lute. Center and open and higher. Step back and pivot and pull. Step back. Repulse two. Center higher. Repulse three. And repulse. Final. Pivot. What are your eyes doing? Grasp the bird's tail as you follow it. Look out into infinity. Roll back. Up and then out. Sit back. Pivot. Ball and T. L stance. Ward off. Float. Push. Sit back. And out into infinity. Sit back. Pivot cup. Teacup. Hook, look. Across, out. Single dip. Sit back. Cup. Hips and waist, cloud hands. Use your hips and waist. Last rotation. T, hook, across, out, turn. Second single whip, bow and arrow, half step. Sit back. Pat your horse. Cross, out to the left, palms down. up, right, and out. And in, away from the back foot on your heel, double punch. Sit back, pivot, left hand, left foot up. And out. And hook, and in, and split, drop, pivot, set, and up. Golden cockerel. Toe, pivot, hook, split, drop, pivot to the right, set, and up. Extend the knee away from the back foot on an L stance, hold a ball. Heel out on an L stance, maiden on her right. Sit back, pivot, ball, away from the back foot, roll, left. Half step to the back. Cross the hips and waist. Bend the back knee to the bottom of the seat. Without getting in out of Tai Chi posture, extend the knee, out, touch, flash arms. Sit back, pivot, fist and toe, heel and deflect, pull it in, then parry. Where are you looking? Touch, open, roll back, and up and forward. Where are you looking? Sit back, pivot, pivot, pivot in. Cross hands, up, energy, out, push, relax, come down.